Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back in a new video. Today we're in a new concept of video. I'm still talking face to face to the cam, but you see me. I'm somebody that love to write stuff, love to express my feeling based off my writing, and yeah, I want to share this with y'all. And yeah, so yeah, basically in the video I'm gonna read some I might read a text per video of what I wrote or whatever, like express or explain how and why I see it like this. You see what I mean? So like yeah, here it goes. For people to be in love means to have a deep, intense feelings of appreciation for someone, which most people define as enough for a relationship to be. The concept of love itself is not complicated, but to be in love does not imply feelings. To be in love means to sacrifice some of yourself to make room for another. To love someone is to share their feelings. To be in love is to be empathic. I always disagree when they say that love is meant to be or that two people can't work it out. It makes no sense to add a script to love because even if I fuck a relationship again and again, but I and her persevere in the matter, by what word would you dare tell me we can't work it out? What could stop two souls who yearn truly for each other? You're telling me that a man can go and conquer land but wouldn't be able to conquer the earth of his dear? No, of course. They wouldn't think that because they do not feel or they give up too fast. The only reason two things cannot be is if one decides to leave, because no relationship should be one-sided. To love is to break our own limit, our own vote of value. It is to attain a more positive look, a more positive outcome, and nothing can go wrong with it. And nothing can go wrong with two souls that love and crave for each other, because love is a choice. Loving is making the choice of pursuing and accepting the emotion that you owe deep for someone. But we be scared of loving because loving is a sacrifice. We're scared to sacrifice the wrong person because love built hate, love built regret, love built evilness, because the tighter you hold feelings for something, the more it hurt to let go. And this is why love is time. But if you want to jump quick in love and relationships, you should be ready to fight for that same relationship as long as it needs for it to work out, because no human being that truly love and care for each other should give up. Remember, love never fails, so if it fails it was never love, or perhaps this love was one-sided. Basically I wrote this text because I love the conversation with people that tell me that two people cannot be married. Like, it doesn't make sense to say it like this, but basically like you and her will never work out. Y'all are not meant for each other. I don't believe in that type of stuff. Me personally, I believe that if you truly love somebody and the other person truly loves you, nothing should be able to stop y'all. Because it's easy to say I love somebody, or yeah, with somebody. It's easy to say that, but to actually feel it is another step. Because if you love somebody but you're not ready to sacrifice some things for them, it is not love. Like, I'm sorry, what you're jumping into is not a loving relationship. Like, you are not going all out. Because when I say that, when I go in the text and I say that, for those who mean love means to have a deep feelings of appreciation for someone who's supposed to define it. Yeah, when I say to be in love means to sacrifice some of yourself to make room for another, that's exactly what I mean. Because people be scared of joining a relationship because like I said, I'm going to do a video about this precise subject, but look, they be scared of joining a relationship because they're scared of sacrificing things and it end up in nothing positive. You see what I mean? They be scared of putting their whole heart into something for it to end up as something that didn't work. Because look, when you go in a relationship, you might know how you feel, but you will never know how the other person truly feels, and that make people being that make people scared of assuming and improving 100% their feelings for the person, trying to hide some of their feelings, trying to act a certain way to, if the relationship doesn't conclude in something positive, they didn't last at all. You see what I mean? But to be in love with somebody, to truly want somebody, that's what I mean. That when I that what can stop two souls that truly yearn for each other means that if two souls really want each other, tell me, what could possibly stop them? Like a man can conquer land but wouldn't be able to conquer the herd of his deer. That doesn't make sense. Like, if I talk to a girl and she loved me, she actually loved me with her whole heart, no matter toxic or not, right? Because look, if this nigga beating your ass, I'm not telling you like I said, it need to go both ways. Like, if he beating your ass, that's not love. Or if this nigga think it's love, it's sick in the head. You don't want that, right? But yeah, like I was saying, like if the two of y'all love truly each other and want to work it out, why could possibly stop you? Because I fucked up, I did this, or I fucked up, I did this, right? There's a relationship, like you sometimes you be seeing grandma and grandpas holding in and like, I want a relationship that's gonna last that long, but you don't know what happened in that relationship. Maybe the nigga cheated like 1 time, 5 times, or the woman cheated, or they had a toxic ass relationship. But the important is to not repeat the same mistakes. Like, to be in love mean to evolve, to be a better man, right? You see what I mean? Like, you will not stay like fuck, we got into an argument because of this, we start talking because of this, but every time I see her, I feel this feeling in my heart. Like I need y'all to understand that. I need y'all to take the view that you feeling like everything you do is a choice. Like, some people be too they see the world not as a place where everything moves with or without them, but as if they are a centerpiece in the puzzle, right? Like, oh, she'll come back, she'll do this, she'll do that. No, in reality, she might never come back. She might already be thinking about another nigga. Because at the end, maybe it might happen, but you won't necessarily find a way back to each other. You need to understand that even if, because look, I don't believe in soulmates or things like that. I believe that when two grown people are able to go all out and put their ego aside, that's what relationships should be about, right? Because look, you feel me? If I want something to work out, but we had to break up, right? Shit like that, right? You feel me? We had to break up. We didn't talk. I stopped talking to her. I wanted to talk to her. Maybe she was waiting for me to text her, but I was waiting too. So if somebody don't break that ego, or that, oh, it's her job or his job, who's gonna do it, right? Who gonna do that? Like, that's why it's neat. Like, this type of mentality needs to go both ways. Because look, y'all break up, y'all talk things out, y'all go back to a relationship, it get better than last time, but this happened. Like, that's why I mean, like, when I say that, I was just gonna say that love is vote of value, what the fuck that word? Vote of value. So somewhere out here. Yeah, guys, give me a second to find what I'm looking for. Okay, look, when I say that the only reason two things cannot be is if one decides to leave, because no relationship should be one-sided. To love is to break our own limit, our own vote of value. What I mean by that, right? Break our own vote of value. That means I think that woman should chase man. You feel me? I think that a woman like should treat me like a king. Like, right? It's not my actual point of view, but it's an example, right? why would you think otherwise? Like why, like, if you're in a relationship and like you cannot sacrifice some part of yourself to make place for another person. Because you see, when y'all during a wedding, the all until death right? Basically, being in a relationship is being one person. Being in a relationship is like having a roommate. Being in a relationship is being able to make place for another person, right? I'm not telling you to change yourself, right? But you're gonna have to sacrifice some things to make something work out. Because you feel me? At the end of the day, if you already really love somebody, right? You was ready to do a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily be willing to do to anybody. But with her, it was so simple. You was willing to do that because you was feeling that harsh love in your heart. But sadly, it was one-sided, so the relationship didn't work out. Now take the same feeling of love he was feeling, and now doubt it, right? Take another person acting exactly like this, but with you, right? Because remember, like, you see, when I say at the end that remember, hold on, that when I say that if you want to jump quick in love, you should be ready to fight for that same relationship as long as it need for it to work out, because no human being that truly love and care for each other should give up. Remember, love never fails. So if it fails, it was never love, or perhaps this love was one-sided. Because look, love will never fail. Because if you truly love somebody, right? If you truly love somebody, whatever happened, y'all will find a way to make it work it out. Y'all gonna find a solution because y'all love each other. You're ready to sacrifice things for, like, it's not logic to think that if two people actually both do sacrifice for the good end of relationship, it could end bad. Like, it's actually criminal. I feel like it's criminal to think something like that. Like, I can't imagine it. Like, I can't think about two people sacrificing things, building a place for another, doing effort that they wouldn't necessarily do for another person, and that the other person do them same efforts too, right? For the other one. How will that shit not work out? That's why people need to be emotionally intelligent, being able to have communication, being able to look like a glazer. Because in that generation, oh my nigga, you was begging for that woman to stay, but I'm sorry. Like, I be seeing people say, don't chase a hoe and shit like that. But look, what I mean by your action define your future, because we're not in a romance or whatever. There's no girl that is righted for you. There's no girl that belongs to you. There's no girls that say that him gonna know. That doesn't exist. I think that any human being, and when I say human being, I'm talking about normal human being, not people that be raping, killing, beating their wife. Now those they cannot be in a relationship. I'm sorry. Go get locked up, boy. Jails are for a reason, right? When I say human being, I'm talking about normal human being, right? You feel me? Like, if y'all two love each other, right? What could possibly stop you and shit like that? You feel me? Because look, you adapt to her, she adapt to you, right? Ain't nothing more beautiful, right? Because look, any other, like I said, any human being could be perfect for each other, right? Yes, we got standards. So yes, I know some women not gonna go date a fat bitch. Some women want some women be gold digger. Some niggas don't like flat women or overly thick women, right? But first of all, these standards are killing our view of love. Because if you're setting standards for emotion, Nigga, that shit is not emotion, that shit is lust, my friend. If you, the nigga, have to be exactly your type for you to be able to come and talk to him or let him a chance, it is not emotion that you're feeling, it's lust, right? You're seeking something that's gonna pleasure yourself. Cause look, people think that love, you feel me? People be thinking that love is something sweet, right? Something, no, love is not supposed to belong to you. Love is not supposed to be sweet. Love build like the basic, I think that the basis of all emotion is love. Because if you love something and something happen to the thing you love, somebody do something to that a person you love, or to something you love, hate gonna start building up because you loved it. Love, because you love something so much, and now that, yeah, you put so much into that for it to end for it to was a waste of your time, that love gonna build regret. I stated it somewhere. I need to find it. So yeah, it's somewhere. Don't worry, I'm a find. They wouldn't do nothing. Don't really to think about. Yeah, exactly. Right here. Love builds hate. Love builds regret. Love builds evilness, right? Because the core of love is the core of all emotions, right? So if, first of all, what you're seeking is not even love, it's satisfaction. Because if you want a tall 6'1", brown skin, right, you're seeking something that pleasure yourself. Because love is not meant to, like, love is meant to be beautiful, but love is not about yeah, I got a light skin ass nigga, it's fucking I'm about, right? Love is not some sweet shit, right? Love is not sweet. Love is suffering. Love is sacrifice. Love is all of those things, and that's what makes it beautiful. Because how can you say you love something but you wouldn't be ready to sacrifice something for it? How can you say that you love something but you wouldn't be willing to suffer for it? Because there's nothing sweet in life. Life is not sweet for nobody. You got people drowning 60 feet in the water and people drowning 6 feet in the water, and at the end of the day it doesn't change nothing because they are all drowning. Life is not sweet for nobody, and people need to realize that it's not gonna get better because you think it's gonna get better. You need to take actions. You need to move forward to be able to make your situation better. Because I already zoned out. I got my watch right here, right? I already zoned out. My watch was in my in front of me, right? And I zoned out, right? And when I zoned out, like I was looking at my at the table, right? And my watch was on the table, right? Not on my wrist, but I was looking at my watch. I was looking at my watch because I was in my head. Then I zoned in. I'm like, goddamn. Then I saw that my watch was ticking, and then like I thought, and I said, yeah, the world will turn with or without you. While you're here thinking about her, thinking she's gonna do a comeback, she might be in some other niggas' DMs. If you don't take that risk to go and text her, how would you know why it's gonna end up? She's not meant for you. You gotta make her meant for you. I don't think if you see what I mean. She is not meant for you. It's your job to make her meant for you. It's your job to make the relationship a relationship that will last, because nobody is meant for each other. Like, no, not. Let me correct myself. Nobody is predestined or whatever for somebody, right? You gotta make it work out. You need to make it work, right? Cause ain't no way you're gonna talk to a girl and like, okay, maybe type shit if you don't have to do all of those things in a relationship and like y'all just clicked in and y'all never have an argument. I'm happy for you. I'm not saying like the possibility of this or no, but it's possible. Anything is possible, right? So like, yeah, I think that people don't realize that. Like, people be saying don't chase. Like you find one eventually. No, my nigga. Like I'm not saying you to be a bitch and cheese or start arresting girls. No. If she doesn't want you, she doesn't want you. But if you're in the situation where something was bad and shit like that, and like you want to spin back on her, like not like she didn't told you I don't want to know nothing about you. Y'all just broke up for some reason, but like you're alone. Like she like you can't do a comeback. Like and shit like that. Like, you see what I mean? Like not in a situation where you're arresting her and shit like that. Nigga, do it. Even if you lose aura, even if your friend clowns you. Because at the end of the day, it's not like another woman. Because trust me, if you really love that woman, you're not gonna question what your friend think, and you're gonna jump in that opportunity, and you're gonna go and text her. You're gonna go and text her. Because look, that shit's not gonna. That's not gonna make itself. Because maybe that one girl that you said, fuck, you know what? Shorty left me. I don't give a fuck. Right? Maybe that girl that you feel me. You said that. If you had texted her, right? If that day you decided to text her, she would have said, "I miss you too. I wanted us to be together." And y'all still be together to this day. You don't know that because you didn't act. You didn't act. Without acting, there's like y'all gotta realize that every action you do is temporary consequences. If you listen to your heart, like emotions affect judgment, affect choices. That's why you need to be emotionally intelligent to make the right choice. It's like people that can communicate, right? I might be guilty of this too, but actually no, I'll communicate when I need to. I just don't talk about my own problems, right? You cannot be mad at somebody and tell them to guess. Like, okay, if you mad at the moment, you don't want to talk, and after y'all gonna get things way better and shit like this, I can understand that. It's valid, right? Okay, you mad at the moment, then you're gonna tell what's wrong. But if you don't say shit, you stay mad, you act weird, you start moving weirdly, you start provoking me in some type of way. But when I ask you what's wrong, you say nothing's wrong. When there's clearly something wrong, and it's like that over and over. Yeah, I made a video about it. Like I remember there was a valid video. Yeah, I was talking about my ex-husband was acting exactly like this and shit like that. You're emotionally stupid. I don't give a fuck. Call me mad, mean, or whatever. You're emotionally fucking stupid. Cause I hear you can't express your feelings, and then you're gonna go repost, or you're gonna go say about something. I wish somebody could understand me. Girl, I'm not reading your head. That look like Martian Manhunter, my nigga. No, I'm not reading your fucking brain. You're gonna have to use that mouth that God gave you to speak, nigga. God damn. You see what I mean? Oh, and I'll be Black History Month on my Black Queens and Queens. Y'all already know. Shit. I'll be Black History Month to y'all niggas. You feel me? Alright, anyways, like I was saying, so like, yeah. You feel me? Me personally, that's my personal view of love. It's already be 22 minutes. My nigga, it's late as hell, nigga. I ain't tryna stay doing an hour video long, cause I know y'all niggas not be watching this shit. Anyways, I know y'all niggas not be watching these videos. I got a few niggas that be watching the whole video, but those are my homeboys and shit like that. I know that y'all people I don't fuck with like that, or I don't know, not be watching the videos, right? Y'all not even liking. Like, you could at least not watch the video, but like it, subscribe. Like, it's free, my nigga. It's 1 second, bro. Come on. But hey, anyway, I'm not finished the subject. If I say like the video goes well, maybe I'm gonna do part 2. But for now, for love, it's everything that I want to say for the video. Alright, if I write about something else, about other situation, I'ma make sure to make a YouTube video about it and like explain like I just did. Read the text, then explain. Right? And I'm not done with the love thing. I just read what I wrote. Right now, I'ma write other things, other vision, other things to link, extra, etc. And like, yeah. So, you already know, go read y'all Bible. Don't forget to pray. Please be emotionally intelligent. And remember, to be in love is to be empathic. To be in love means to accept suffering. To be in love is to put fear aside. To be in love is to make the right choice. And to be in love means to sacrifice. I don't know if I already said it, but remember that. Good job.